current day. Tracks and points, but the cars are not. They're from 1998, when the racing was heavy and hard. Everyone had tobacco sponsors, and no one drove high to ride the rail. Back when it was all about raising hell, turning left and praising Dale. The classic racing style brought to you good as new. You'll see drivers you remember that you love, and some that you love to hate. See, I was found gaming racing series NASCAR Heat 5 in 1998.
All right, back here with the NASCAR Heat 5 1998 mod, and this week we're trying to adhere to the 2025 point schedule and 2025 schedule, but unfortunately with all these tracks that they put on the circuit this year, it just wasn't possible. Chicago Street Race is supposed to be this race, and I'll be honest with you, I tried to find a suitable replacement. We got Watkins Glen coming up. We did the Canadian road course, and we did the other one. Oh yeah, Indy road course, and just the other ones. A lot of really tight turns, a lot of really like jerking the steering wheel around. It wasn't fun for me. So we're just gonna go to the closest track to the Chicago Street Race, and that takes us down to Joliet, Illinois, for the Chicagoland Speedway. Yeah, we're not gonna turn right, but that's okay. You can see there. We ran a 31.1 in practice, but then put a 31.3 up. I was actually pretty happy with the qualifying lap, and still only put us 20 seconds. Somebody got put behind us, so not a bad qualifying spot for us. You'll see there's a weird curvature on the backstretch, so it's not a straightaway backstretch here at Chicagoland. It's kind of got like a curve in the back of it, kind of like my spine due to my posture. And yeah, I don't know. I feel good about this track. It's just a matter of, I think I want to be in the bottom. I ran in the bottom in practice, and to be honest with you, it'll be interesting how it plays out. But when practice started, like Bill Elliott and I like hit each other like 12 times, and I actually had to come back in. I had so much damage after hitting him back and forth, and he was hitting me too. So don't think that this was just me attacking Bill Elliott. He was hitting me too. So let's see if we run into Bill in this one. That would be great if Bill had to go to the back for a backup car or something. But no, Ken Schrader, well prepared for this race. Bobby Hamilton gave up his position for new tires, and Chad Little fails post-race or technical inspection. So that'll start us 21st on the bottom, right behind Robert Gordon. We're solidly in the chase as people down near 16 are trying to get themselves situated for the playoffs. We'll see. We could fall as low as 10th. We could jump up a spot here as well. It just kind of depends on how this race goes. It's really tight in the points where we are right now with some guys who are definitely up front right now, including the leader, Dale Earnhardt. I saw Jeff Burton up there as well. He's up there with us. Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin. These are guys that we're racing in the points right now. Folks, this is pretty near 5 wide. Finally thought better of it. Not sure how much tires are going to be a factor here. Obviously, as the last couple weeks been any indication, you want to kind of set the tone with our fresh tires. Ken Schrader, he could have passed us there, but he got right up on us. There you see the little curvature in the backstretch here. Ford Burton moved up to the field. Dave Marcus has had to run a time or two this season. We really don't want to run the high side, but Dave and John Andretti are kind of... Yeah, that's why we didn't want to run the high side. See?
Inside. Still there, inside.
That might...
Got room, you're clear there.
Unless we can get a caution, that might
on the outside. Stay low, stay low.
Right side's a little hurt up. That might be it for our day here. Might catch up to David Green here, but I think we're going to have a hard time catching up. We didn't want to be on the high side there and kind of just got washed up. And I should have just let off the gas a little bit, but I thought it felt like I could make it through that corner without any issues, but we had issues.
Car there on the inside. Clear all around there.
We'll see if we can work our way back up here. Put in some good laps.
Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better.
Man, really, when they hit us, it straightens us out, thankfully. I like how Ken Schrader recovered up there and he's like picking up spots. Good for him.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you that we try and race as clean as possible here on these races and in this season. Anything that is done is definitely an accident and not done on purpose. And a little snafu with Kenny Schrader back there on the back stretch. Coming out of 2. Actually, it was a pretty fast lap with us running the high line in 3 and 4.
Careful. Still there. Car there on the outside. All right, you're clear. Got a car high now.
Looks like if I just wore you out into the wall, Rusty. I think we were going to be okay until Rusty just put his nose right on us.
Stay on the bottom. Still there? Stay on the bottom here.
I mean, that could have very easily been something bad.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
We just gave Jeff Bodine a little tap, and we righted him right back forward, so I consider that clean. We knocked him around, and then we knocked him back. That's just being a polite race car driver, in my opinion. But they are not giving us the bottom at all. They are forcing us
Careful.
to
still
work the
there.
high line.
Inside.
Which I'm not against, we just need to have a good angle coming out of Jesus Christ, Rusty. I did not know
You
you
got
were
room.
there.
You're clear. Car outside. Hold the line. Top 3, use it if you need it.
I mean, we are not getting in the corner well, but this 2 car is absolutely pushing us forward.
Got a car low now.
Just push us up out of the groove.
That was a better lap. Careful. Still there.
Tried to get cute, tried to sail it off near the wall, thinking I was good enough to hang it off there when these tires are clearly leaving me. We'll take a look at the tire wear when we come back down the front stretch here. Rusty and Ken Schrader have places to be, though. There's no doubt about that. Take a look at the tires. 82% on the right front. Bill Elliott, this is the guy that we had the run-ins with during practice.
Stay low. Stay low.
Oh no. We just took the absolute worst possible angle into turn 1 that we could right there. Not great for us. Here in 15th, we're gonna pick up another spot. Had trouble early on, and the early laps really put us behind the 8th.
Still there.
But this just tells you, like, we're back here, you know, we're fighting for these spots, and Rusty and Ken Schrader are just,
You're all clear up top there.
they are putting in some serious lappage. But 14th place, that gets us playoff. I consider it to be that getting us playoff points.
5 to go. You
You
got
know,
this.
top 16 go to the playoffs, so I figure as long as you're in the top 16 in a race, you got to be beating somebody, right? Unfortunately, the guy winning is the guy who's right behind us in the points, in Dale Earnhardt. So it'd be nice if somebody got up there and got him. It wouldn't be nice if it was Terry Labonte or Jeff Burton or Bobby Labonte.
Careful. Still there. All
That was
right,
Ted
clear outside.
Musgrave doing that. He just
Car there on the
came right
outside.
across the back bumper there. Come on, Ted. You're having a good run, man. Don't ruin it. Prime
Careful.
Star.
Still there.
Anybody out there in chat remember Prime Star? Leave a comment if you remember Prime Star. Prime Star, I believe, what existed before DirecTV. He joined up with DirecTV. But I want to say Prime Star was DirecTV before it became DirecTV. And now we do have a new leader, and it's the 99. So really not much better for us, because he's behind us in the points as well. Now best we can hope for here is just a caution. Wind these down. 76% on the right front. The right side of the car is orange. A lot of the contact we've had out here that they've had with us. We're just minding our own business. Last lap.
Last lap.
We're still putting up 31.9s and we qualified at 31.3. But hitting the wall coming out of 2 early on and getting junked up with Ken Schrader would wound up benefiting one of us and not the other, and we did not see the benefit of it. We'll take home 13th place today here at Chicagoland.
Top 20. That's worth a few points.
And we'll see if Jeff Burton held on for the win and how that affects us in our point standings, but it should be a bit of a shakeup now. So let's take a look at the results of this race and the advanced point standings. Let's check it out. All right, let's take a look at Chicagoland results, and Jeff Burton getting his first win of the season. Dale Earnhardt got the most laps led and the fastest lap. That's 2 bonus points for Dale. Those could wind up being huge. Jeff Gordon in 3rd. He continues his trek of amazing finishes. Bobby Labonte 4th, Mark Martin 5th, Ward Burton. You see Ken Schrader, really the only one outside the top 10 in points right there, finishing 9th. Mike Skinner, Rusty. Then we finished 13th. Ted Musgrave, Bill Elliott, Chad Little. Good run for him. Came up from starting shotgun on the field. 21st through 30th. Rick Mast with his first finish of 30th or worse this season, and that could loom large for his playoff hopes. Bobby Hamilton also taking a hit in his chase quest as well. And Johnny Benson, Michael Waltrip, Ricky Craven, these are guys that could not afford to have a bad finish here down the stretch as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the point standings And it is tight at the top, folks. We have got Bobby Labonte with 640 points and Jeff Gordon, who has absolutely been chasing him down. The last 5 races for Gordon, third, first, and third. And that puts him 4 points behind Bobby Labonte. And then you see Terry, who's still looking for his first win of the season at 594. We have fallen all the way down to 8th, and we are right in the clutches of Rusty Wallace, and really Ernie Irvin's kind of coming up too. So we're tied with Jeff Burton, who just got that win, but we would have the advantage as we have 2 wins on the season, and Burton only has 1. But yeah, 539, 538, 535, 532, and 532. And I got to tell you, being as many races into the season as we are, and I want to say it's like 23 races or something maybe. Yeah, let's take a look. So it says it's 20 races. Okay, so we're 20 races in, and to just have like these guys, these 5 drivers. You know what? We'll put Rusty in there too. That's just 18 points. 7 points separate these 5. 7 points. I mean, we're talking bonus points. If Earnhardt, if any of them had got more bonus points, if we didn't have all the bonus points we have so far this season, we would be down in the clutches of Rusty Wallace. So yeah, that's big. Down here at the chase, Jeff Bodine holds on. Mike Skinner jumps back in as Rick Mast with that 30th place finish falls out. He is at 360. And that's kind of the cutoff. I would say Rick Mast, Ken Schrader, Jeff Bodine, Mike Skinner. These are the guys that are racing for these final spots unless we have a crazy playoff winner that will jump in. Let's take a look at the expanded stats if you're interested in those. Jeff Gordon, 7 wins, 15 top 5s in 20 races, folks. Bobby Labonte, 19 top 20s in 20 races. So that's really good. And here we are down here. We got 2 wins, 6 top 5s, 11 top 15s, and that was our 17th top 20 of the season. We have yet to finish 30th or worse this season. And like I said, we have 5 fastest lap in the race points and 2 most lap led points. So that's 7 points right there that really keeps us in it. And yeah, we'd be down here. We'd be at 525, so we'd be right there with Rusty. So these bonus points are playing big. They're looming large. And it's keeping things tight. It's been a really exciting season so far. And yeah, I'll be honest, like as we kind of careen towards starting the playoffs, I'm worried because I feel like depending on what tracks that we find in the playoffs, we could be in trouble. So, you know, I want to win, and it hasn't really been in the cards this season. We have 2 wins. So we're going to have to find a way to just get faster and kind of be there and be smarter than we were today. You know, we should have let off the gas. We should have just let a couple of those guys go and live to fight another day, but we decided to try and get back in the gas. We hit the wall a couple times, and it wound us up in 13th. We should have finished better today than we did, so that's a tough one, but yeah, we'll be back next week. As far as the schedule goes, we are back on the road course next week. We'll be out in wine country, Sonoma, California, as we take on the 13 turns out there. I'll bump the race up to 13%. And we'll see how we do on the road course. It hasn't been pretty for us this season. We have yet to finish 30th or worse, but next week might be our first time this season. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Just enjoy your YouTube experience. And we'll be back next Wednesday for the NASCAR Heat 5 1998 mod at Sonoma. Thank you for watching.